the St. John's Riverside. And I can see Maggie running through the fields full of wild.
Got a damn good show for you. Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to Shop Talk. What are we talking about today? Apache. We're talking Apache, 59 Apache to be exact. So what the heck's been going on around here? Let me tell you, not a whole lot. WR4 is trying to get into a vocational thing at school, so he's been doubling down on the books, which I support 110%. And I got a job. When I get home from work, there's days I don't really feel like doing much, but putting my feet up. And we had 2 months of sub-zero weather. Woo-hoo. That was brutal. I did come out a couple days and turn the electric heaters on, and then I got my electric bill, and I said, now we'll wait till it warms up. But anyway, what we have done, we got about 2 hours worth of work left on the sand in the inside of the cab, and it's ready for primer and paint. So we're looking good there. I took the engine block. That was the last thing you saw WR4 doing, was taking it apart. I took the block, the heads, the flywheel, a couple other small parts down to the machine shop, my local machine shop, JB Machine, not a sponsor, but I've been using them for years. Some good people, honest, they do excellent, excellent work. I even got a JB Machine shirt. I'm not wearing it, but anyway, back to the point at hand. I knew the block needed to be bored, but I was hoping and praying that their bore gauge was better than mine and it would show that it didn't need to be bored, but it needed to be bored. So we bored a 30 over. Now instead of being a 350, it's a 355. Ooh. The heads, I know I had a lot of problems with the heads. I knew I had bad guides, I knew I had a couple bad valves. Well, as it turned out, I had 16 bad valves, 16 bad guides, 16 bad springs, and one head was cracked. Well, they got, I tell you what, never fails. It never fails. Well, anyway, they got me another head, fixed me up, got all of our parts back. Everything looks beautiful, and it wasn't that expensive. Now, for you that don't know, I'm like the upper management of this project. I finance, I provide the building, I provide the tools, I provide the technical advice. Walter is in charge of hard labor. Like I said, he's been doubling down on schoolwork, so things have been a little slow. But he did manage to get over this weekend. And oh, hey, on a light note, that tractor, that's Farmall C, that's been here for over a year. I finally got the parts back. We got it together today. It runs. The guy's gonna come pick it up. It's still out in the driveway, but that's gonna make my wife very, very happy. And we both know that when Mama's not happy, nobody's happy. So, that being said, yesterday, we actually painted the engine. Today we knocked in the freeze plugs. We're not gonna show you rebuilding a small block because there's a lot of videos out there on YouTube showing you that with smarter guys than I am. But I will give you a tip. This is me, I always put the cam in first. The reason being, when you get back here, these got brand new cam bearings in there. You get back here, the leverage, even if you got that tool, which I just use a bolt, you can reach your hand down in here and help guide it in so you don't nick those bearings. But other than that, I think she looks dang good. Dang good. Got the brass freeze, and you might notice that it's red. Normally, Chevrolet small blocks are either Chevrolet orange or black. Well, I don't really particularly like orange. WR4 didn't particularly like orange. And we got a couple other red accents on the truck, so we figured red. I think it looks great. Let me set the pan on there for you so you get a better look. Isn't that gonna look nice? What do you think, boys and girls? I think it looks good. WR, what do you think?
I think it looks good.
You happy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. but they resurfaced my flywheel for me. That's right there in the cab of the truck. It looks beautiful now. We also got us, since the last video, we got us a BorgWarner T5. So we got a 5-speed transmission gonna go in. I still have to get a clutch, pressure plate, new throw-up bearing, pilot bushing. But the original bell housing will work with the gearbox. Everything's copacetic there. The major plan here, because the weather's changed, I'll be more apt to come out here and mess around. We're gonna get the truck from the project bay over into the pay bay, lift the cab off, put it on a cart, and WR4 has got to finish cleaning the frame, get it all prepped for paint. We got our fish place, Mr. Ken, my neighbor. He was gracious enough to take our templates and cut out our steel. It's got a big bandsaw at work and nice clean cuts, rather than doing it with a sawzall or a grinder, which that's what we would have done. He hooked us up there, so we're gonna weld them in, paint the frame, install the engine and transmission, because the transmission is about 2.5 inches longer. That moves the mount back, so we'll have to move the cross member back. So it's gonna be easier to drill holes and get everything lined up, squared up. Plus we can sort out the drive shaft with the cab off, makes it a lot easier. I have all the brake parts for the front and the back in stock. Again, much easier while it's on the lift. And we've decided, both of us kind of schemed this. We were going to originally hang the pedals from the donor vehicle, but we think it'll look better if we put the pedals through the floor like it was originally and keep the firewall clean. We won't have the master cylinder and all that hanging right there. It'll look better. It's not, it's 6 1/2 does the other. But that means that bracket that we spent days, weeks, months trying to get out, it's gonna go back in. Again, it's hot rod 101. You gotta take it apart, put it together, take it apart, put it together. It's the way it goes. All right, well, that being said, I think it catches everybody up. Hopefully WR3 will be stopped by a little bit and we can move the truck over, because WR4 and I just don't have enough oomph to get it pushed out and moved over. So, that being said, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, watching. Sorry it's been so long, but hopefully now that things are moving forward, we'll get things going. We'll show you the engine after it's completely put back together. Like I said, there's 101 small block reassembly videos out there. If you need to see that, watch one of them, because I'm sure they're going to be better at it than me. Everybody's better at it than me. We suck. All right, that being said, Walter, you got anything to say to the young people at home?
Nope.
Nope. Well, he's a man of many words, I tell you. All right then. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Leave us a comment. Have a wonderful day. Cheers. See ya.
See ya.